How's it going, folks? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. I'm sorry that I keep coming back to American politics, but American politics is affecting technology so harsh that it's almost hard to avoid it. Amazon to drop Parlor from its web hosting services, citing violent posts. So we all know about Reddit. Reddit basically kicked the far and perhaps debatably even just the standard right off of their system. It's come to the point, the world has come to the point now where we actually have to do something about NNQ types, or at least people feel like in order to maintain safety, they have to worry about conspiracy theorists like NNQ, and that's never actually really happened before much in the past. Let's face it, conspiracy theorists were always just cute things, but these days we have conspiracy theorists that feel the need to advertise on their front lawn with flags instead of just on their bumpers. These are the signs of our time. I'm definitely not in the position to judge anyone on either side, being not even from the country, or not given a whole lot of time to look into this Q stuff, but some stuff is easier to swallow than others. We have a lot of interesting stuff on either side, let's face it. Anyways, Parler got created so that the right could get together in a place like Reddit without being worried about getting kicked off. Amazon will no longer provide cloud services for Parler, so it sounded like Parler was getting Amazon Web Services. Just like most other people use a social media app popular with Trump supporters after it took the company that hosted violent content that violates its terms of service. The suspension will take effect Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So they're just cutting them off today on Sunday. They're just like, nope, get out of here. Amazon has pulled the plugs on Parler, a social media app popular with Trump supporters, in the wake of the heated U.S. Capitol riot earlier this week. So this is a bit of a concerning picture that makes me rethink my ideals that the left have gone too far in this case. Now, when I say the left, I do mean tech. These days, tech is left. Tech just generally is associated with the left, with shaking the system up, with changing things, and in that way it has deviated from just being business. Now it is business with an element of social justice warrior that is fused together. And just as seeing Ann and Q bumper stickers and seeing conspiracy theorist flags fly outside of reasonable people's homes, we have a new situation where business and social progressiveness have combined. Now, this picture really makes me think about what's going on. Personally, to me, this picture validates taking down Trump and taking down this web hosting service. Then again, Lord knows that I'm not the type of person who should be making rules for anyone. Also, if the government didn't want to worry about conspiracy theorists, maybe they shouldn't have done dumb things like MK Ultra. Anyways, this John Mates individual posted, "We are the closest thing to competition to Facebook or Twitter has seen in many years. I believe Amazon, Google, Apple work together to try to ensure that they don't have competition. They will not win. We are the world's last hope for speech, for free speech and free information." So I definitely disagree with the idea that if you get kicked off of Twitter and Facebook that your freedom of speech has been affected. I believe it's kind of the thing where if you go to a friend's house and you say something disagreeable, or even if your friend just doesn't like you, they have the right to kick you out at any time because it's private property. Twitter, Facebook, all of these things are not provided by the government. These are private institutions that can tell you to leave. Just like if you're caught stealing something from a bookstore, they can ask you to leave and never come back. They haven't ruined your freedom of speech. You put your foot in your mouth somehow or other, and ultimately they won't let you back. Now, if you want to have a place that has freedom of speech on the internet, well, feel free to pony up some tax money, because that's how this stuff works, Nancy. Anyways, what they are doing is unprecedented, unfounded, and absolutely disgusting and shameful. Well, I gotta say, it is interesting that the progressive market can do major changes within people's ability to be on platforms and whatnot. But then, oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Now, I don't want to live in a world where these individuals can't find a place on the internet, because then the internet, as I know it, will have been absolutely gone. Will be absolutely gone. We'll have lost the freedom of our internet, and perhaps it's time for another internet. This is a battle against all of us, liberals, conservatives, atheists, Christians, black, white, etc. They want to keep their monopoly over speech. They want us fighting. They don't want us working together. They don't want us putting or working with each other. They don't, or they want us hating each other. Okay, so that's definitely their position. But they saw this coming, and they knew they'd probably have to move. But they will be able to find another space. Sunday at midnight, Amazon will be shutting off all of our servers in an attempt to completely remove free speech off the internet. There is possibly... Wait. In an attempt to completely remove free speech from the internet. Okay, he's going a bit far with that one. So after oh man. Oh, okay, I gotta have a sec. I wonder if this guy condemned the attacks on the Capitol building. What an interesting fight we're in the middle of right now. Freedom versus safety, ultimately. Now, I gotta say again, I don't have a stake in this, but stepping back and watching this madness happen, it's an interesting situation. I'm not going to be taking sides on this, but the reduction of human suffering is definitely a very important thing. It is just really interesting and really noteworthy on how much the tech industry is being affected by politics and how much politics is affecting the tech industry. Or maybe I should say how much politics is being affected by the tech industry and how much the tech industry is affecting politics. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me. That's what's going on in the tech industry. And take care of each other, folks.